Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today we are starting what will hopefully be a week-long reading vlog. So this reading vlog I am dubbing the Second Chance Romance reading vlog. So I have three books that I would like to read for this vlog, and they are all second chance romances. Now I've kind of painted myself into a corner here. This is a vlog that I was supposed to start like weeks ago, and it would have given me time to read all these books over the course of a couple of weeks. But I'm in a bit of a time crunch, and that's because one of the books actually has a movie? Yes, a movie, a film adaptation coming out this week. So I want to read this book before that comes out because I want to watch it, right? So here's what we're reading. So I have Technically Yours by Denise Williams. I've already kind of ran down the synopsis on these books, so I'm not going to waste any time running down the synopsis again on these. I will link, I might try to link the videos where I kind of gave the rundown on these. It was probably my last video, my TBR video. The Air He Breathes by Brittany Cherry. Now this is the one that the film adaptation, screen adaptation, feel that? The movie. This is the one with the movie based on the book. Comes out this week on the Passionflix app. So I don't have the app, so I will have to get the app so I can watch the movie. But I really want to get this one finished in the vlog, so I probably will start with this one. That way I can ensure that I finish it. And then lastly, Long Shot by our girl Kennedy Ryan. Oh my gosh, so it has been quite a few months since I've read a Kennedy Ryan book, so I am long overdue. Y'all know this, Kennedy Ryan is becoming an auto-buy author for me, so it's been a long time coming. So with this one, there's actually the audiobook is free right now on, if you have Audible, it's free with your subscription, the Audible Plus. And then this one, I got the, I borrowed the audio on Libby. So if all else fails, I can maybe start reading this and listen to this one, or maybe when I'm reading this one, I can accompany it with the audiobook. So I haven't quite decided. I know that this is going to emotionally wreck me. And I hear that this one probably will too. So I'm thinking maybe start this bad boy and then use this one as a palate cleanser. Because the last book that I read by Denise Williams, it was very, it was fluffy, cheeky, had lots of dialogue, and was a good time. So I'm thinking I should probably follow up the gut-wrenching one with the nice fluffy read to kind of soothe my broken heart. Also, y'all, I am looking super bummy. It is Sunday. I am tired. I changed my work schedule, so I'm like getting up super early and during the week. And my body, I am still adjusting to it. It is kicking my, it's kicking my butt. So I am a little tired right now. So I'm in my high school t-shirt that's like 20 plus years old. Sweatpants, mom sweater. I'm just, the glasses. I didn't feel like putting contacts in today, y'all. Y'all getting super mom bummy mode today. And just keeping it real with you. We're going for the realness today. All right, let's quit talking. Let's get to reading. We're starting with book 1, day 1. Let's go. is a beautiful day today. I think we are like in the high 70s. So I knew that I just had to get out today and read. So I went to work earlier, and I mean, this the whole way home I was like beaming, like it's pretty outside. I'm going outside to read. Just no ands, ifs, or buts about it. I tried to invite the fam, I did, but hey, they said no, so if they're not gonna come, then I figured I'd just go somewhere nice, simple. So I am just here at this little, it's not even really a park. It's like, it's got a picnic table, it actually has a tennis court, but it's a, I guess it's a part of a larger park system. So anyway, it's beautiful, the birds are chirping, the insects are doing what insects do. And there's a creepy car in the parking lot. I mean, granted, creepy car was here first, so I mean, if anybody's being a creep, I guess it's me. Anyway, I'm rambling. So let's talk about this book. So I am now on page, looks like 91, and by page 31 I was boohoo crying. I'm pretty sure you'll see it in the vlog. I'm not gonna edit out those tears. They're real, okay? But yeah, pretty sure it was like page 31. It hits so close to home, you know? So our main characters are Emma and Tristan. They have both been through something traumatic. They both experienced some traumatic loss, okay? So I'm trying to look on the back, make sure I'm not giving anything away. I mean, they both have their scars, right? So we learn a little bit, we get kind of a flashback of one of the traumatic things that Tristan experienced, and I experienced something something similar to that, and just seeing it on paper, you know, just like I could feel what he was feeling in that moment, and I just like I'm tearing up right now talking about it. But yeah, man, just gut-wrenching, you know, like already like, but, and I get that. Really, I feel like all the gut-wrenching things have happened to them almost kind of like off book. Like, so the way the book starts, we get kind of like we're peeking into the past, and we're getting these flashbacks. So it's the flashbacks that are like gut-wrenching. As of right now, I mean, I'm only 91 pages in, so I'm pretty sure Brittany has plenty more opportunities to rip my guts out here. One of the things I'm really enjoying is Elizabeth's daughter. She is so freaking adorable. And it's giving, so if you've read the mixtape, you know that the main character in the mixtape, Emery, has a daughter, and she's so stinking cute. And so then here we go in the air he breathes. The main female character has a daughter who is also so stinking cute. So these girls are just the sassiest little things, and I just love it. I love it. There's a scene where Elizabeth calls Tristan a dick, and she, like, you know, I don't know if she mutters it or says it out loud, but you know with kids, they latch on to even the littlest things. So she's like, hey, you know, mommy, you know, why'd you call him, you know, what's a dick? Why'd you call him that? So she's like, oh no, no, I didn't call him a dick. That's not what I said. I called him a tick. You know, big mug. So I'm just seeing where Tristan is, I mean, he's being a dick, right? And so, the Elizabeth's daughter, what is her name? Let me get it. What is her name? Y'all remember that episode of SpongeBob where all he knows is fine dining, and then they ask him his name and he can't remember his own freaking name? Yeah. Emma. All right, so there's a scene where Emma gets so worked up and she's like, you're, so she's kind of like stuttering, and she calls him Big Tick. And Elizabeth's just like facepalm, like, oh my God, like epic parent fail, right? But it was so cute. There's another really tender moment where Elizabeth kind of has this, she just has this moment where she just kind of loses it. She just breaks down and she's bawling, sobbing, crying like loudly, and she falls asleep, she basically cries herself to sleep. She falls asleep, and then she wakes up, and she her daughter, her baby girl, is basically curled up next to her, and she's covered her up. Emma has covered mommy up. She's taking care of mommy, and it's sad but sweet all at the same time. You're like, because even Elizabeth kind of reflects on it, like my sweet baby girl is taking care of me the way that I had to take care of my mom. Like, she's, my sweet baby girl is in this parentified role. She's caring for me when I should be caring for her. So, she's got that guilt from that. But it's tender because it just shows how much this little girl loves her mama. She, kids are so perceptive. She knows her mama's hurting. She just wants to comfort her.
I don't wanna care so much, 'cause I really care too much. It's all just overwhelming, I'm just overthinking. I feel like I'm too much. Keep mistaking my anxiety for intuition, and stress keeps getting in the way of my ambition. Logically, I know I shouldn't feel this way, but my body doesn't agree with my brain. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying it's over before it starts. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying there's no one there who cares like I do. I really wanna feel free, but I'm worried I will lose me. Somewhere along the road, I start feeling cold, get caught up in something old and spin further down the rabbit hole. Down I go, down I go. Ooh. Logically, I know I shouldn't feel this way, but my body doesn't agree with my brain. I'm looking over my shoulder, worrying it's over.
Follow me?
What? No?
This is a waiting game, a wicked way to live, waiting on you.
All right, guys, so just a little check-in. So I definitely did not get this video up in time, in the time that I wanted to get it up, so that's neither here or there at this point. Definitely want to update you all on everything. I finished The Air He Breathes. I'm gonna update you guys in a few minutes on that, but let's see, I finished The Air He Breathes. I watched the movie, and you'll see clips of that as well in here. And I've started on Technically Yours. But today's Sunday, I wanted to get out You ever have like that feeling where you're just like I really need to get out of the house. Like I have no rhyme, I have no reason. I just need to get out of the house. I needed to do some reading, needed to film. I just didn't know like what, where. I didn't really have a game plan for today. I just knew that, hey, girlfriend, you got this vlog that you need to freaking get finished, so let's do something. So I was going stir crazy. So I settled on, hey, I've got this library book that I have had forever. You guys I can't even hold this backpack. This book that I've had forever that I really need to return. So let's go to the library. Anyway, the day is getting late. The library closes at 5. I am here. It's 4 o'clock. So, I don't know if I'm gonna get a whole lot of reading done, but I do want to kind of just go in the library, return this, maybe kind of peruse and look around. Let's see, because I do need to work on my fall TBR. I have books that I already know that I want to read for fall. You know, some spooky stuff, some mysteries, some thrillers or whatever. We're at the library, right? I mean, maybe there's some other stuff here to be found. I don't know. So anyway, we're at the library. We're gonna return this book, maybe look around for a little bit. I do have my book, but I don't really know that I'm gonna get a whole lot of reading done in here, just because it's almost time to close. So they close at 5, so I'm really being a dick showing up this late. But I saw a few other people going in now too, so I'm like, if I'm a dick, they're a dick. I'm a dick, you a dick, we all dicks, whatever. So okay, let's just get on in here. It's hot outside. Well, let's go. I feel like I look super shiny and greasy. It's hot, okay? And we're gonna pretend that extra sheen on me is my sunscreen and not the fact that it's just hot and anyway, so am I the only one? Okay, so like any of my fellow content creators out there and my fellow booktubers, does anyone else get more, I feel like I get more uncomfortable filming at the library than I do at the bookstore. And mind you, I've only successfully filmed at the bookstore once. First time was a horror show. I filmed and then it was like in slow-mo, so I couldn't even use any of the footage. But anyway, so yeah, I feel more nervous filming in the library. And I think it's because of, it's the library. So, you know, you're supposed to be quiet. I also get like overwhelmed by the selection. And here's why. See, so like if you go to, when you go to like Half Price Books or you go to Barnes, like it's clear where everything is. Like you have the big signs that say like fiction, nonfiction, you know, thrillers. Things are clearly marked. They are not like that in the library, or at least in my library. So it just seems like everything is all together. So you have fiction. So you'll see the little placards on the side, and it's in small print. I'm like, bro, like I gotta get up on that end cap just to see that it says I'm in the fiction section. But everything is fiction. Like this book here, so this this author here, Laurel K. Hamilton, I have been like obsessed with her series for years, and this is more or less, I would classify this as, you know, science fiction, right? She's all the way over in the fiction section, bruh. They do have, okay, so you see mostly fiction or whatever, and then you go over a couple of aisles, and then it says fiction, and then it has mystery under it. Or it says fiction, and then it has science fiction under it. I'm sorry. It needs to be more clearly marked than that. I've gone up and down these aisles at this point, and I'm just like, I'm overwhelmed, and I just happen to, you know, come around the middle aisle, and I'm like, oh, this is mystery, this is fiction mystery, A through D. Huh, who knew? So I just get really overwhelmed in the library. I appreciate that, you know, that it literally saves money, but if there was a suggestion box or anything, I need larger signage, because I get overwhelmed and anxious, and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know where to go. Okay, with that being said, after like perusing the aisles, walking up and down, pretty much everything that I was like searching for, because, you know, they have the little computer so you can like search the catalog. So everything that I was searching for was like pretty much out. So it was just like, just walk up and down the aisle and see if you recognize an author's name, and like, oh wow, you know. So anyway, I picked up a nice stack of books in there, and I'm hoping to incorporate these into my like spooky / fall TBR. So like I said, okay, so here's one. This is Slay by Laurel K. Hamilton. This is a series that I have been like obsessed with for years. I won't even like really break these down. I'm just, you know, running through them, you know, for the sake of the vlog. Filthy Rich Vampires, which I believe is Filthy Rich Vampires by Geneva Lee. I think this is more like a dark romantasy. It's about vampires, so fantasy, right? This one I know absolutely nothing about. I didn't know a whole lot about that one either. But anyway, this one was like one of those, I guess, like featured books. It was like right up at the front near the librarian's desk. So this one is Night Plague, and I mean the cover and the title is giving spooky, right? It's giving spooky season. So had to pick that up. Let's see. A Flicker in the Dark. I feel like this is one that I have heard about. This is a thriller. I won't go into the details of it. We're just showing, just a little show and tell. This one sounded really good. When I read the back of this one sounds like super good. So this one's called The Silence by Tim Levin. And I will read the back of this one, because this is just, like, I've never heard of this book. This sounds legit. It's a horror, so I'm gonna be scared. Anyway, it says, in the darkness of a vast cave system, cut off from the world for millennia, blind creatures hunt by sound. Have y'all seen the movie The Descent? That's kind of why I picked it up. When I read that first line, I was like, bruh, this is The Descent. Is this what The Descent is based on? I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going. So it says, then there's a light, there are voices, and they feed. Swarming from their prison, they multiply and thrive. To scream, even to whisper, is to summon death. Deaf for many years, Allie knows how to live in silence. Now it is her family's only chance of survival. To leave their home, to shun others, to find a remote haven where they can sit out the plague. But will it ever end? And what kind of world will be left? Yo, this is giving, not only is this giving The Descent, but it sounds a lot like, what is that movie? The Quiet Place. It sounds like The Quiet Place mixed with The Descent. And I am here for it. I love both of those movies. I'm telling you, if you're a horror fan, fan of horror movies and you've never seen The Descent, you have got to watch it. It is phenomenal. All female cast. It is just badass. Like, before The Quiet Place came along, when The Descent came out, I was like, bro, this is probably the best, like, horror film that I've seen as at least as an adult. This is the best horror film that I've seen, like, ever. Like, it was just, I felt like it was super unique. I loved it. And then The Quiet Place came along and just, so they are both, like, top 3 for me. Okay, moving on. I'm trying to speed this up because it's cold. Not cold. It's hot outside. I'm running my air, and y'all know the economy we're in. Ain't nobody got time to be wasting gas. Okay, let's see. Let's do this one. Lisa Jewell. None of This Is True. Thriller. Popular on, you know, social media. And then we have Ninth House and Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. I didn't even show that. Ninth House and Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. Straight talk, I don't know which one's the first one in the series and which one's the sequel. I just happened to be walking by, you know, in my overwhelmedness, and I was just like, ooh, I know that name. I know the titles of those books, but I have absolutely, I just can't recall which one, who's on first, what's on second. I don't know which book comes first. So I was like, you know, they're like, it's 15 minutes till closing. I'm like, I don't know which one came first. So I'll just take them both. So I just took them both. So, and by took, I mean I picked them up and then I checked them out. Okay. Shalita did not run out of there. Shalita didn't steal free books, okay? I checked them out properly. But the madness of it all is that I currently have The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo on my shelf, and I have not read that. I've read nothing by this author. So the fact that I picked up these 2 books, not having sampled her work at all, not having read the book that's currently on my shelf, I don't know. Don't ask me what I was thinking. Don't ask me. I was just like, I gotta have it. What, that interview with Denzel? I'm leaving here with something. You know, I'm not walking out of this library without a stack. I'm just saying. Anyway, if I seem like neurotic and rambly, I am sorry. I'm sorry. That experience just made me like really anxious. And then the ticking clock, you know, the time running down on me, just made it even worse. So I had thought about going to, we don't have a TJ Maxx down on this end of this major highway. We don't have a TJ Maxx, but we have a Marshall's. So I had thought about going to Marshall's to do a little fall mug shopping, but I'm afraid that I've been gone for a while and eventually my family's gonna call looking for me. So I'm debating. Or as my sister would say, I'm having a debation. I don't know if I should go ahead and go to Marshall's and take you guys along with me, look for some fall mugs, or whether I should just take my ass home, because I really don't need to be spending any more money. And I feel like this little excursion to the library has like fulfilled that itch, that burning need to like buy a book, because I'm trying not to buy any until my birthday. You know, I'm trying to ball out then. But yeah, I mean, why not? Let's just go. I'm already out of the house. They can survive without me for a little bit longer. I wasn't intending on being in there that long. My coffee's a little watered down, but I'm gonna drink it because I use 100 stars. So baby, we not wasting stars up in here. It tastes better when it's free, which really is not free. I mean, I had to buy a bunch of drinks to get those stars, so. Okay, Shalita's rambling, so let's get out of here. Hope to see you guys at Marshall's. If not, we're gonna check in at another time. Ooh. Sorry, I thought I saw a bug. I thought I saw a bug. All right, check in a little bit, all right? ball out at Marshall's. I just bought a few little things, so I'll show you a few things that I did get. Because baby, my paycheck is pretty much already gone. So I was definitely balling on a budget. So I got these disposable, I'm Midland, somebody's like walking past outside across the street. Anyway, I got these disposable coffee cups because at this point, so you know I have to get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, right? So I have to make my coffee in the morning before I'm like running out the door. And honestly, I only have like 2 solid travel mugs. And one's missing. I don't know where it is. So, you know, I'm primarily when I make coffee, I primarily drink it at home. You know, I have cutesy mugs for that. And if I get coffee, you know, like while I'm out, it's, you know, at a coffee shop or whatever. So I don't really like take coffee to work. Now that I've switched shifts, I do. So I didn't need travel mugs before, but then I do. But anyway, my point is that I told myself that I needed some disposable mugs and our disposable cups, and there it was in Marshall's, and these were there. These were so cute. So there's a glare. I don't know if you guys can see that, and there's no way for me to really do the little hand trick to stop it from glaring. Let me see if I can take one out. Just bear with me. Please don't judge me. Okay. Oh goodness. Oh goodness me. Okay. All right, let's see. You know what? In hindsight, I should have opened these from the bottom, but whatevs. We're in it now. Into the thick of it. All right, so. Oh, Lordy, Shalita. Oh, Lordy. All right, so here we go. Can y'all see that now? It says Witch's Brew. Cute, right? That's cute. All right, so those ought to do me. It's 12, so that's 12 mornings there. A solid 2 weeks, you know, before I'm ready to buy some more. And don't come for me. I know this is terrible for the environment, but whatever. It's cute. I don't have any other travel mugs. I mean, I can buy some more, but this, right now, this is what works. So don't come for me. Anyway, okay. So my main purpose, of course, was going to find cute mugs, and look at it. Oh my gosh. It says boo, in case you didn't know. So it's one of those, you know, Ray Dunn mugs. And I was never one to like obsess over that, the whole Ray Dunn craze, but it's cute. It's giving basic, and it's cute. It's cute, okay? So I almost didn't get any mugs because like they weren't in the back. I didn't find the mugs until I got all the way. They had all the damn Halloween mugs at the front by the registers. But anyway. Okay, and then we have this cute one. See that? Check it out. Cute, right? So that's all I picked up. Okay, that's $16 right there. Can't beat it. So, okay. So let's do an update. Let's do a check-in on the air he breathes. Okay, so I finished it. Y'all, when I tell y'all this book had me sobbing, this book had me sobbing. Like, not just like, oh, my eyes are watering, you know, not just like a little trickle, like, you know, your faucet's running and it's just, you know, just a constant leaking. No, I'm talking about, I was like my body was visibly shaking and I was literally like crying. This one was such an emotional read. This one was tough. I ain't gonna lie. Pardon me. Tickling my throat. Hang on, let me get a drink of water. This one was hard on me. Like, very triggering at times. So if you are you know, grieving or dealing with a recent loss, please be careful reading this. Okay, just give yourself time with this. You know, take breaks. Just if you gotta pick up something fluffy, watch something funny in between, just know that like this can get heavy. So I don't think that I gave kind of like a synopsis of this at the beginning of this video. I know in my previous, in like in my TBR video, I believe I gave like a breakdown of this, but we have our main characters in this. We have Tristan as our main male character and Elizabeth as our main female character. They both have been through a tremendous loss, traumatic loss, and they are both grieving. And their paths cross, you know, as I guess as fate would have it, you know, just randomly, you know, their paths kind of cross. She ends up like hitting his dog, right? And she offers to drive him to the animal hospital. And after that encounter, they learn that they're neighbors, and it kind of just we kind of just go from there. But they are both, like I said, they are both grieving a tremendous loss in their past, and it's kind of fresh for both of them. I think it's only been like a year and a half since, you know, they lost someone really important to them. And they end up, I mean, at first it's kind of almost like a grumpy sunshine, like he's a total ass, like he's an asshole. But she recognizes that, you know, underneath that, she can see that he's masking, he's using that, you know, he's being an asshole because there's something deep inside of him that, you know, she can see the hurt in him because she recognizes it in herself. So they end up kind of trauma bonding and like using each other to cope and deal with their loss. And it is, I mean, it's very, I mean, you can't tell people how to grieve, right? People grieve in their own ways, but the way that they are, you know, coping or dealing is not, it's not really, you can tell it's not healthy. It's not healthy for either of them because they are basically kind of sublimating or transferring their grief onto one another. They are using each other to remember the you know, the person in their lives that they've lost. And it's just really heavy. And so there is some spice in here, but for me, like their grief and their grief overshadows it, you know, overshadows that spice and all that. Like for me, it's almost like this is like fiction before romance, and I'm okay with that. I was okay with that totally. But like I said, this is really freaking heavy. So I related closely to Tristan's situation. Like there was things that Tristan experienced that I had you know, that I could relate to. And so like really, I mean, both of their trauma is so heartbreaking, but I think they both made me cry. Both their stories made me cry. Yeah, this is a really heartbreaking book. Really heartbreaking book. But it does have a happy ending. I know, I'm like, oh, that is so it is. It's heartbreaking, but there is a happy ending, okay? There's a happy ending, but you get to see the grief. That's what I love about this book. You get to see their pain. You see it, and you see their unhealthy coping skills, and just everything that they're battling. You see it. You feel it. Okay, so really I don't even need to review the movie, but as you can see, I was watching the movie and I think they did an okay job with the movie. They did an okay job with the movie. I wasn't blown away though. So, I mean, I liked it for what it was. I feel like they did an okay job with it, but I feel like it felt rushed. I feel like they were trying to rush to get to the attraction between them. You know, I mean, they did, you know, show, you know, his grumpiness or whatever in the beginning because, like I said, he was a total dick to her in the beginning. And I think it was because he was trying to like push her away. Like he didn't want to be comforted. He didn't want to feel, you know, he felt guilty about what happened to his family. So he just was basically just trying to push her away and doing anything he could. If he needed to be an asshole, then he was going to be an asshole towards her. But in the movie, like they show it a little bit, but I feel like not enough. Like I think they were just trying to get to that attraction too quickly. And I feel like what made this book so special was their grief and their pain. And I feel like we didn't get enough of that in the movie. Especially from him. You know, like we got to see a little bit of Elizabeth's pain, but not enough of his. So, I think the little girl who plays her daughter, I think she did a cute job. She was cute, you know. But that was like my only thing. I was like, oh, it feels rushed. But I feel like I get it. Like if you were to look at the audiobook of this, the audiobook is like 9 hours long. So, you know, they're trying to cram a 9-hour book into a 2-hour movie. So I get it. Some cuts need to be made, but I feel like what made this book special was their grief, their pain. And I feel like we didn't get enough of that in there. So that's my only thing. But oh yeah, speaking of things, oh y'all, this book has like, okay, so one twist I kind of guessed. And but then baby, this book went straight up like Lifetime drama, crazy ass twist. There's like a crazy ass twist in this. I was like, bro, how did we get here? And I'm not saying it's bad. I not at all. Like this is a phenomenal book. But that twist, I was like, this is some like based on true story Lifetime movie stuff. Like this is crazy. On A Technically Yours, I am reading this. I think I started reading this. I can't remember exactly when I started reading this. But anyhow, it was after I finished the Brittany Cherry book. Okay, so I started reading this physically, and then I started reading the audio today. So I am... I'm in chapter 8 right now, so I'm 13% done with this one. So it's still the beginning stages. It hasn't really gotten cute yet. So I know I said that this vlog is like second chance romance. This one is legit, I guess, in your traditional sense, second chance romance, as in, you know, they had history, they broke up, and they find each other again. This one I classified as second chance in the sense that they both were in a previous relationship. They experienced loss, and they are each other's second chance. So that's how I constitute this one as a second chance romance. So yeah, good time. Hopefully I can have this one finished in a couple of days. All right guys, so welcome back. So we have finally reached the end of this vlog. this, so I finished this, I finished Technically Yours by Denise Williams. I finished this on Wednesday, I do believe. So I wasn't getting a lot of like quality sit down time for this. I did start reading it physically, as you saw in the vlog, but I wasn't getting a lot of like sit down quality time with this. So I started listening to it on Libby, and yeah, it was good. Okay, it was good. I would rate this, I guess, maybe like a 3.5, 4-star read. It was really cute. Not as cute for me as How to Fail at Flirting, but still a cute read. Very easy read, you know, like laid back, chill, not a whole lot of muss and fuss. So what I did enjoy about this was kind of the dialogue and the banter between our main characters and the side characters. So I don't know that I gave a synopsis of this book earlier in the video or not. So Technically Yours is about our two main characters. We have Pearl and Cord. So Pearl and Cord like previously worked together. They ended up like catching feelings, and they started kind of like messing around, but they weren't like, their little fling wasn't in everybody's face, because, you know, they were like working together, and he was kind of like her boss at some point. So, you know, a little forbidden romance aspect there. So anyway, they have been like, you know, secretly seeing each other, and like he caught feelings hard. Like he fell hard, right? And she had been in like a bad relationship prior to that, so she was not trying to fall in love. You know, she was like guarding her heart, like, you know, family first was her like mantra, family first and head before heart. That's what she kept saying. Like she had these tattoos. They had these are they stars? I think stars. And so like one was supposed to, you know, let her know, hey, always put your family first, and then the other one was like head before heart, you know. So she wasn't trying to like fall in love with Cord, even though she kind of did. But anyway, so they, like I said, they had previously worked together, and they were messing around, and then she got a job in another state, so she had to move, right? So basically their relationship ended before it even began. Like he was happy for her, he supported her in getting that job, but you know, he was heartbroken, and deep outside he didn't really want her to leave. So anyway, like 5 years go by or something like that. They haven't had any contact, and then somehow they end up being in each other's midst again. They end up kind of sort of working together. So like he joins the board of a foundation she's heading. She's like the interim head person or whatever. So anyway, you know, old flames, old sparks reunite. So you know, old flames kind of reignite, and we kind of just see how that goes from there, right? So I will say so the dialogue between them was cute, but the dialogue between like the side characters and them was even better. Like you got like little text conversations between Pearl and her sisters, which was just, it kind of reminds you of texting with your siblings. Or texting with your siblings, or texting with your friends and stuff. It was just really cute. And Pearl has a 15-year-old niece, so hearing her like banter and conversations with Cord is really cute. Where else am I trying to go with this? So a big thing in this book is representation of the LGBTQA plus community. So I really loved how she paid homage to that community and showed support. So like the organization that she's a part of is this program that like helps kids kids get involved in like coding and STEM, and it's a program that's for like underprivileged youth and youth in the LGBTQA plus community. So yeah, really good read, really cute book. I am a fan of Denise Williams, so in my eyes she can do no wrong. So cute book. All right, what else? Oh, okay, so when I'm listening to the book, I was like, hold up, I know that voice. I'm like, I know Cord's voice. I'm totally recognizing his voice. And I'm like, who the hell is this guy? I'm like, cause he sound good. He sound kind of good. Who is this? So, I did my little detective work, and the voice actor is Joe Arden, aka Rowan from Butcher and Blackbird. I was like, yes, okay, come through, Rowan, come through, aka Joe Arden. So that was cool. That was a treat. Cord is just, oh my gosh, like here's what I love about Denise Williams, and what I love about her books is how like gone off the man. Can't look, okay, it's like old school slang, but I love how gone off the main male character is about the woman, like about the main female character. Like his nose is so wide open, as the old folks would say. Like he is just like obsessed in a healthy way, but super obsessed in a healthy way, like loving her down, all about there's this one line, let me see if I can find it, because I took a picture of it and I didn't have any little tabs. Because I took a screenshot of it, or not a screenshot, I took a picture of it and posted it on Instagram. So let me find it, because this line, I was like, okay, Cord, okay, boy. So let's see, where is it? Hold up. Is this, look, I'm blind, y'all. Okay, let me not say that. Look, I have a hard time seeing. Get that out of here. What did he say? Excuse me. Okay, found it. Okay, so he says, I don't need to be your focus, Pearl. Put your head first. That's the smart thing to do. I see that now. I'm doing that too. I slid a hand down her hip. But let me put you first, your body first, for a while. He said, girl, let me put you first. Let me put your needs first for a while. Okay, you do you. You become this powerhouse in your freaking position in your company. You go ahead and do you, boo, and let me take care of you. Let me take care of that body. Yes, please, yes. So if you are a fan of second chance romances, I recommend this. This is a cute, fluffy little read. Honestly, I don't think this one tugged it. This one did not make me cry at all. So if you just need something warm and fuzzy, you need someone to like root for and support, this is a good one. So very just lighthearted fun. Yeah. If you read this book, please be prepared to be a mess. You're going to be a total and utter like emotional wreck. So I highly recommend following it up with this one. Something nice, fluffy, soothing. All right, friends, that is all that I have for you for this vlog. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And until the next one, friends, bye.